Добрий день.
Здравейте.
And welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
We've had a bit of a damp squib of a week, really.
We have, definitely. Weather's turned, it's been still mild, but
It's just
wet.
rained for the last few days. And we've been getting over whatever it was that we had, which hasn't made it easy to work.
Oh, impossible really.
Pretty much, yeah.
Between that and the weather, we haven't done much of it.
Not a huge amount. But one of the things we did do this week was we took Daisy to the vet.
We did. We got her spayed, so hopefully no puppies this year.
Oh, I hope not. The boys will be following suit, but we're going to let it warm up a bit first.
Yeah, we just didn't want to take that risk with Daisy.
The priority was puppies. So. We also heard from Benny this week. Elena has sent me some video and some pictures, and as you can see, he's doing very well.
You taking care of the bunnies? Good boy, Benny. Good boy. He's a good boy. You, sweetie? Good boy. Yes, good boy.
So what else have we done?
Well, we've done a little bit of planning, well, a bit more planning, what we're going to be doing throughout the rest of January and February. Our main renovation project that's about to start is our kitchen. And this is what we're planning to do. This is our next project to tackle. It's going to be our kitchen. It's the corridor outside our bedroom that links our bedroom with what is now the family room. Various jobs we have to do here. First of all, I have to build some stairs. The first job is to remove these stones in this section here to create two steps inside the wall, which will then join up with the steps going down. That will give us the walkway through. Once that's in place, I can start work on making these walls, putting the final finish on and making them good. Once the steps are in place, I can turn my attention to the ceiling. I have to rebuild the ceiling that I took down initially. I have to mirror the slope of the steps in the ceiling so that we've got headroom as we come down the stairs. And then I have to put in a suspended ceiling which will be insulated and also hide all the cables. The far end of the corridor will be the main area of the kitchen. The water pipes will come down the left hand side of the wall there and along the bottom. We're looking to put the sink in the opposite corner. At the moment we're not going to have fixed drainage. We're going to be using a bucket system so that we can reuse the grey water for watering the garden, that sort of thing. I haven't yet come up with an idea to make that a bit more permanent or a bit more secure, but give me time, maybe I will. This is the entrance to the cellar. Now we're looking to put some supports either side of the door on the concrete and have a lifting up worktop that goes above the door so that when it's not in use we have work surface, but we can lift it out of the way and get into the cellar when we need access to the cellar. The plaster on this back wall is in a bit of a state, so we're going to chip off the loose bits and rather than pointing it like we did in our bedroom, because it's going to be hidden probably by cupboards, we're just going to plaster over the top of it, fill all the cracks up and make sure it's a good surface that we can put our cupboards in front of. This area here with the original tiles is going to be left. We're going to use the tiles as a heat shield for the pechka, which will sit in front of it. The chimney access point is just above the tile, called the corner of the tiles on the left hand side here, so it won't be too far to run the chimney. Not only will the pechka provide heat and cooking facilities here in the kitchen, but it should also provide heating for the back room stroke family room. So hopefully that will be two birds with one stone. Currently the floor is concrete. We're looking to cover that and tile that. I haven't done floor tiles before, but yet another thing I have to pick up as I go along. But we're thinking if we tile the floor, we can also tile the stairs that come into here with the same tiles, and then it'll all tie together. Another job is going to be moving some of these electrical points and switches. We want plenty of plugs, but we want them in the right place, away from the heat sources, and in the areas we need to use them. So I'll be running the cabling behind the suspended ceiling and then down the wall to where the plug points are going to be. And our final job will be to restore the windows and the doors. Currently we've got perspex in the windows and door. We want to get glass, probably double glazed units, but that's going to be the last thing, which we'll do when the weather gets better. In the meantime, there's quite a bit to do here, but that's our plans for our next restoration project.
So that'll be our next big indoor project.
Yes.
And on top of that, we've still got quite a lot of external stuff.
We have. We've also got our annual felling of trees and collecting of firewood for next year.
Yeah, we've got quite a few trees to bring down this year.
Yeah.
Some of them are much too tall.
A lot of tidying up and sorting out, but we have to wait for the weather for that. So
Yeah, it's such a shame. The week we were really ill was
We had lovely
perfect
weather,
weather.
yeah.
It was sunny and it was no wind and it was ideal, but
it'll come around
we just
again.
weren't up to it.
It'll come around again. We just have to be ready.
We've also got a bit of garden planning.
Yeah.
And get that sorted out, get my seeds ordered.
Yes, and just the general start of the year things that we have to do.
And hopefully we'll have a more productive year this year without many puppies invading the garden and tearing it up.
Yeah, and changing our plans on a weekly basis.
And a kitchen.
And a kitchen, of course, yes. And a working cellar. So, fingers crossed, things should really move forward this year.
That's the plan anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
So that's probably about it from us this week. It's been a bit of a slow week, as we've said, but that's down to getting fit again and the weather.
Yeah. And we are definitely much more recovered.
Oh, yes. So hopefully, onward and upward. So until next week,
Stay safe.
be well.
Doskoro.
Doskoro.